Alright, so now you know how to make the pretty pictures for your documentation, but what about the actual useful pictures? And by that I mean technical drawings. Well, those are fairly easy to make. All you have to do is to go over into your list of parts and just select whichever part you want to make a technical drawing of. I'm going to choose the booster section, just because it's a little bit more interesting than most of the cylindrical parts, but it's not as complicated as the whole assembly, though you could make a technical drawing of the whole assembly. And now you see this drop down when I right click and just new drawing from design. And give that a little bit of time. It takes Fusion a little bit to load everything up, so we'll wait here until that opens. All right, and now we have a sheet here, but we have a bunch of crap on it that we don't need. So first, I'm just going to delete all that. And now I'm going to add a base view, which is just a view of the part from a certain angle. I'm going to say model, visible and hidden edges, and I'm going to say fourth should fit on the paper horizontally. So I'll just put that down there. Say that's fine. And then I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to select that and transform. And just move that around. And now that's no longer on the paper, but that's fine because we can just go over to move and drag it. And there we go. Now we have a view of the side of the thing, but let's get a view of the end of it as well. So for that, just do another base view and look at it from the bottom. And so that you can actually make some stuff out, I'm going to say 1 to 1. 1, 2, 1. And there we go. Awesome. So now we have the parts on there, but there's no useful data. So what can we do there? Well, we can go to dimension and just select whichever dimension you want to show. So I'm going to say show the length of it, and then show the length of this hole, and show the length of, show the width of the hole, and then down here I'm going to denote the diameters. First, the outer diameter, and then the inner diameter. And that's really all you need to show. Oh, well, you should also probably show how far away this is from here. that's really all you need to show for that part. Of course, more complex parts need more definitions, and it's up to your discretion as to what dimensions you want to show or need to show in whatever technical drawing you're going to be making. But that's the general gist of it, and there are a whole bunch of tools here that you can use, but 90% of the time you're just going to be doing base views and you're going to be adding dimensions. And if you need a special tool, it's pretty easy to figure out what they do, and if you can't figure out what they do, there's always the internet, and you can always ask me if I am available. But for now, that's the technical drawing, and it outputs to PDF. And some other different file types, but PDF is the most useful. Unfortunately, it does not output to a picture format. So once you have the PDF, you'll have to run that through a PDF to, say, PNG or JPEG or whatever converter, and there are tons of them online. Just search up PDF to PNG and you'll find dozens of them. Never use the ones that have you download something. They are almost always scams. Just use the cloud ones or the online ones and you'll be fine. So yeah, that's technical drawings. And just like any other project, you can save that and booster cube and just name that whatever you want, but make sure people know what it is. And then finally, what I'm going to do for the rest of this video is show you what to do if there is a part that you don't want to model, but you know there is a model out there for it. And for example, I'm going to be finding the model for and uploading the model for a bolt from a McMaster car. I like them because they have 3D models of all of their different fasteners. So to do that, just go to Firefox and look for whatever you're looking for. I've already got the McMaster car website up. And say I want a 1/4 inch bolt. I'll click on bolts and screws, and then let's say I want a hex head screw. And I will say mil-spec stainless steel screw looks good. Actually, that doesn't quite look good because they don't have... Here we go. 1/4 inch, 20 threads per inch. And I'll just say I want it to be 1 inch long, fully threaded. Product detail, and then just scroll down to the bottom and see that it has 3D SolidWorks, and you can save that. And I'll do that and I'll be right back. Alright, I've now got the part downloaded and moved over to my desktop so that I can find it easily. And now to get that into Fusion360, just click Upload and select Files. And I'm just gonna go over to Desktop. And since it's a SolidWorks part, I'll just open that up and it will load in. So upload, and that might take a while, might take only a very short time. It really depends on the part. But that's really all you need to know. It will show up in this list, and there we go. It's already showing in the CAD training file and complete. There we go. And you can open that up, and there you go. You've got a part. So that's really all you need to know about downloading 3D models and uploading them into Fusion360. It takes SolidWorks files. I don't know what other kinds of files it takes, but I know it takes SolidWorks files. And that's about it. If you have any questions, either put them in the comments, or if you have my contact info, talk to me. But hopefully this series has been helpful. And I might put out some more depending on if people have questions or if there's any specific knowledge anybody needs. But yeah, that is a few videos to use as a primer on Fusion360. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.